We have a Whipple massive intercooler. What is going on, guys? We are back with another video, and if you're reading the title, we got rid of one of my favorite cars, the Tesla. So you guys know that I actually really like the Tesla. We had it for a while. It's a great daily driver. It's not a performance car replacement, but it is pretty fast and it's a pretty awesome car. But with the baby and all, we needed something bigger. So here is the 2020 Aviator. It's actually a little bit of a sleeper. We're gonna be bringing you guys along as we build this thing up. I think we're gonna go 11s with it. So let's go jump into the footage that we got, baseline it. We're gonna be doing a few more things to it. Okay guys, so Aviator, we are gonna start with a very basic tune. I'm a little bit new to tuning EcoBoost vehicles. I've tuned a few EcoBoost Mustangs, but this is a 3-liter twin turbo EcoBoost. You can make a lot of power. The drivetrain in this car is extremely similar to the Explorer ST, and the world has recently found out how fast Explorer STs can be. The Aviator is a little heavier. It's got a lot of features. These crazy 10-way, a million-way adjustable seats, massaging seats. It's got a back center console, control, AC. It's got airbags, full sound system. This is the black label too, so it's fully loaded, all the options out. But we're gonna see how fast we can get it. Tune only. We're gonna start off with just tune and see what we can do. Same night, same conditions, same gas tank, same everything. Let's see what we can do. Okay, first tune going in. So we managed to get to a 14.0, which is a really good improvement, 0.5 of a second faster. We're gonna keep tweaking on that, and stay tuned because we're gonna make this thing a lot faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, that's not bad. First physical modification. K&N drop-in filter. Gotta get rid of your nasty paper filter. How are you supposed to make any power through this? Yuck. K&N drop-in filter. Flows better. We don't like those paper filters. Drop it in. Drop this back on. Okie dokie, start her up. All right, rev it. I can hear a little bit more. You hear it? One more time. Yeah, you can hear it. Okay, guys, Sleeper Aviator series is here. So we're driving the Aviator right now. I've been tuning on it a little bit. The first night, I actually managed to run, well, the baseline was a 14.5 at 94 miles an hour. And that was in some really good DA, full tank of gas. And then same night, I was able to go 14.0 at 99, but I've kind of hit this little limit. There's a wastegate limit. This is still stock intercooler, which is a huge restriction on this car. You're gonna see that here pretty soon. We're gonna swap in the big old Whipple intercooler. I got talking with my friend Nick at Whipple, and Whipple offers Explorer ST ST tuning, Aviator, Explorer ST, pretty much one and the same. This car is just, it's got like a little bit nicer, luxurious features, but ultimately pretty damn similar. So Nick sent me over some revisions, some trans tune suggestions, and helped me get over these wastegate turbo overflow limits. Let's see if it's any faster. So we're gonna go try to drag it. Let's see if we got some better 0 to 60, better quarter mile. We don't have as good as air today, so we're definitely gonna be working with that, but let's go try it.
30, 60.
All right, so whenever you're tuning a car and something that is a completely new platform, sometimes you're gonna wanna find some outside help. I got talking with Nick at Whipple. Whipple actually offers an intercooler for this, which we're gonna be doing later in this video. But I got talking with him and I said, hey, you guys know a lot about tuning these Explorer STs / Aviator, because again, this is just a skinned up Explorer ST. And I said, hey, let's throw it, basically the Whipple tune, and see what it does with the stock intercooler, and we can get some look at the temps before and after, and you can help me tune on this thing, and let's make it faster. So there's one run in here that's basically like the stock tune you get off of a Whipple. You can order it right on their website, comes with a Whipple intercooler. And then Nick and I kind of went back and forth and tweaked it and added quite a bit of boost, and this thing got really, really spicy to the point where it's freakishly fast, and it's actually, I'm pretty content with it, but stay tuned. Okay guys, so we just ran a new best, but we're gonna go ahead and flash in the tune. A little bit more boost. I changed a slight VCT change. I wish we had a dyno to work with, but you know, we're doing what we can on the street. Drag is going to be our best results. Nick's change definitely really helped on the 0 to 60, which is where I was kind of struggling to get this thing to leave out of the hole. But we are definitely running into some exhaust temp issues up top. So you can see lambda's going down to 7.2, so that's basically temp protection, and manifold air temp is getting out to manifold air temp, so it's getting out to like 150. So there's going to be some great comparison here when we go ahead and get the Whipple intercooler in there. So let's go ahead and flash this tune in. Okie dokie, we almost have the tune in the car. Gonna go ahead and see if picked up any power. If we don't see much gains other than a cool night, I don't know what we're gonna see, because I really don't feel comfortable leaning on it much harder than this with the stock intercooler. It is such a restriction. I'm gonna show you guys how crazy this thing is gonna get with an intercooler. So this thing is a lot faster. Like just okay, so faster, 13, 12, 104. I will say the weather is better, but we saw significantly more boost on that one. It looks like it can still take some more timing, but we are still on stock intercooler, and we're starting to see 150 plus temps before the end of the traps, and this is 50-degree weather. I'm gonna go ahead and probably make one more rip now that the trans has had some time to learn. I just drove it, got some Starbucks, but really I think if we can get into the 12s, that would be awesome. But I don't know, we don't really want to lean on it too hard with the stock intercooler, because I'll show you guys once we swap it out, it's really bad. So this thing is fast. right there. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
We can see that. Yep.
What's that called?
That's called when homeboy just swirls it around really quick. Oh man, I can detail it up.
That's the car wash special.
Yeah. Most people don't see it, but
Let's show them the real good stuff.
and this is used, so yeah. You got some work to do, bud.
Thank you. Paint's clapped.
Yeah, so my truck is up next. It was supposed to be next, but you know, this is what we drive places, so we gotta get it looking right.
Yeah.
This is a cool color though.
It is. I think it's going to look really good. It should once it's all dialed in, and you can kind of see it. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up.
I
but
can
from
see
here,
swirls.
If you look past the swirls, it looks like we kind of have glitter or like fairy dust almost on the paint. So the whole car, essentially, when it's out in the sun, it's going to look like someone threw glitter on it because the metallics are really going to pop.
Yep.
You'll be convinced that it was that dust on my car, and it's just the metallics going to be hitting that hard. All right, guys, so we have 3 test spots here. And the reason why I'm doing test spots is I want to figure out what Mr. Andrew is going to be happy with as far as finish goes. However, on Fords, the clear coat tends to be on the softer side, so it reacts really well even to a light polish. So the first thing I tried here was an enhancement polish, and we can see there's no swirls, there's tons of clarity and gloss. But if you look, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, all our deeper line scratches are still in the paint, but it's not sticking out like a sore thumb like this. So here we have webbing and just gloss. On a German car or anything with hard clear coat, this would have basically done nothing.
Yeah, you can see it better with just the straight glare. You can
There
still
you go.
see some stuff, but over here, you can see all the circles basically.
This was a 2-step paint correction, which you can see damn near got it perfect.
Yeah, because you can see right, that glare really shows it. Just the circles, and then right there, it's pretty much gone.
A 1-step. So what is the difference between a 1-step and a paint enhancement? A paint enhancement is a quick crisscross pass with a finish polish I should say, which is going to prioritize gloss. A 1-step is going to deliver cutting, but good finish as well. So in theory, if we had one of those paint gloss meters, this should give out more gloss than this, even though this is finished better than this. So less defects, slightly less gloss, more defects, more gloss, full tilt for this paint.
Yep. So yeah, you can see the swirls there, and then layer. Brought the Aviator over. I live on a dirt road.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt to clean. It was also super swirled. We want this thing to look good because this is what we drive places.
Still standing by, this was the worst thing you brought me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
standing by that.
Okay.
It was full of digs, deep scratches, heavy swirling. There's all types of etching in the glass. It's dealer does.
Yeah, it looks
Fantastic.
killer now. Tint, of course. You guys are doing tint now, which it looks killer. So I don't like when people can see me. So, and we'll get the heat protection. Obviously, right now it's nice and cold.
Yeah, but the film that we carry has serious heat rejection. I just demoed it to Cody. He felt it. it feels like black magic.
Yep. So I'm excited for cleaning this. What's the cure time on something like this?
So it's had its 12 hours, but usually it takes about a week to fully cure. But you're good to drive around in the elements and stuff like this.
Looks really good. The car had some dings in here and there, but this is gonna make cleaning it so much easier and just that daily driver, type deal.
The colors really come to life. I mean, the car is just super glossy. It doesn't look like a used car anymore.
Yeah.
It can pass for brand new.
Yep.
Better than brand new in some ways.
If people want to get in touch with you,
Instagram, website, Facebook, we have everything.
Phone number?
Automotive. Yep, phone number.
I'll put it all right there.
All down there.
Yeah, I bring every car right over to you. It's like the first thing, it's like, oh, buy a new car, we gotta go get tint, we gotta get it corrected, gotta get it ceramic coated.
And that's the thing is, like, my dream was to combine, when we spend money on cars, we want PPF, we want a top tier ceramic coating, and we want good tint. We don't want to be taking our cars 2-3 different places.
Well, that's what we did with the Tesla. We had to go somewhere else and then get to you. And now you got it all
in-house, and it's all flagship.
Yep.
Best ceramics, we use Modesta, we use Geon, we use G-Technic. We have the best tint, we have S-Tech and Suntech, and we have the best PPF, Suntech and S-Tech. So
that's it, man.
Best of the best.
Now let's make this thing fast. Yeah. All right, guys, so we got the Aviator pulled up in the shop. 12.8 at 104 is what we've done so far. We can tell it starts to pull a lot of boost out up top. These things have incredibly small air-to-air intercoolers, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that. We have a Whipple massive intercooler. Woo! That thing is huge. It's gonna still be a sleeper because you're not even gonna see this thing through the grill, but check that out. Comes with everything you need to install it, and you don't have to remove or cut or do anything too crazy. Cody's on his way over. He's gonna help us knock it out. Well, we got Cody here. Gonna tear the front end of this thing apart, considering he's like professional. I don't know how similar or different it is from the Explorer. You take apart brand new stuff all the time, so.
These are like identical bodies to an Explorer, so like I was literally just telling him, they're hydro-formed lower aluminum rails with aluminum shock towers. Everything else from shock towers back is steel, and it's rivet bonded together. So like when these came out, this generation 2021 Plus Explorer and Aviator, same exact body, same exact shell. We did a bunch of new courses on them, and I've done an actual couple rails already on these, so motor trans out and do the rail frame replacements, but pretty simple cars to work on.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Alrighty, front bumper's off. Little washer thing leaking out. I don't remember what we do next, but I think we just pull more stuff apart. I think they also pulled the headlights off.
Yeah, because they're overlapped the shutter. They bolt to the shutter.
How much are these headlights right here? They look expensive.
You're probably talking like $1,800 a light, $1,400 a light, and then cleaners.
They look like BMW lights, honestly.
Yeah, and you gotta buy the module and everything, so the module won't come with it.
All right, little old intercooler. I mean, it's not that small, but compared to what this thing makes, which is like 500 horsepower, yeah.
IATs at like the end of a pass.
At 60 to 70, it's like 150. So, and it pulls, as soon as it gets over at 130, it pulls all the boost out.
Okay.
So
That thing's cold right now too.
Yeah, I've seen logs where people do like full pulls and they'll be at like 105, 110 at the end. So should fix things up. All right, so just got to figure out the intercooler brackets and slide her on. We transferred over the map sensor right there, and there's a little evap or something like that.
PCB or something port.
Yep. A few little brackets. Then there's those big brackets that kind of slip right into there. Support it, 2 charge pipes, and then put it all back together. Cody blasts this thing out in like no time.
Yeah.
Big old Johnny.
These little brackets.
Way too Oh, is this supposed to slip onto that? Yes. So we should get the charge pipe on first, right? Okie dokie. Almost back together. Can't even see that freaking intercooler. Sleeping. Just looks like a radiator, dude. Now you know. You see an Explorer ST poke through the grill. An Aviator? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only guy on freaking YouTube modding an Aviator, but this thing's pretty quick so far. All right. Back together. Ready to go. 11s tonight, dude. We also took the license plate bracket off as well. But just good to go. OEM job. Never know that it was even done. You can see a little bit right there. That's it. Done. Now, we shouldn't be pulling boost out on the top end. No, don't even need a tune change. This fella.
Damn, son. All right, Andrew, what have we done?
Oh, about to see what she do from a dig.
Bro is out here modifying the Lincoln Aviator of all vehicles. Just put an intercooler on this freaking thing. Dude's out here trying to get one of the fastest freaking luxury SUVs for some reason. Dude's out here trying to call out all of the freaking BMW SUVs and stuff. Freaking got the Lincoln Aviator, put an intercooler in this hoe and a tune. This is the dumbest thing ever. A little bit of turbo flutter. What'd it run?
1273.
Oh man, you know it's got a little bit of turbo flutter from the outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it sneezes a little bit.
1273, 106.
Dude, you cooked these freaking brakes, man. Oh my gosh. It just smells like straight brakes. 12.7, that's pretty good.
Well, I came up hot on the car that I was coming,
Yeah,
and I don't know.
12.7, that was pretty.
12.7 at 106.
That's
Is it not
that's
on-
cooking a little bit, dude. No, it didn't.
You should be good now.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna start calling all my BMW friends.
Dude, what does it look like on the outside?
Oh my gosh!
All right, so one thing that Ashley asked me to do, and then old Bradley over here was like, yo, like, can you put a blow-off valve on it? And I'm like, bro, you don't even need
Hey,
a
I didn't
blow-off
say
valve.
it like that. I just said it would be cool if we could add a little bit of turbo noise or some, you know, some to it, you know.
So this is your do-it-yourself blow-off valve noise mod. You see, we got the trusty old K&N. I think think we need a light. Let me see your phone. All right, so I think the recirc valve is like down here. So I guess we'll just pull the air box off. Looks like a 10 mil. Yep. That's all. All we gotta do is give her a good yank.
That's our recirc right down there.
Yeah.
This is where it's getting scientific.
Yeah, I tried to watch a video, but the guy just really didn't get to the point, so we just kind of skipped over the video. I did this on the EcoBoost Mustang like years ago. Basically, these things are designed to be for, you know, regular people, not make a lot of noise, turbo noise, weird noises. So they recirc, you know, your discharge, you know, of your turbo, and puts it back in to the intake. So that way you don't hear the big when the turbo comes down.
But this guy said, nah, bro, we vent into the atmosphere.
Exactly.
Give me all of the noise.
It'll vent like right there.
Yep.
But yeah, now we're good. We can start it. Open turbo or open intake without the filter. As long as we don't have a nut
bolt
or
right there to
anything.
fly right in. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably be a good idea.
Let me just be a little safe and put her over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was pretty quiet. Didn't sound any different yet. I think it might give away the sleeper, you know, aspect of it. Though I won't lie.
I'm pretty sure I can leave this open. Go ahead and rev it. I'll hold this. Or you can rev it from there.
Sure, I'll rev it. Let's see what it sounds like inside. Ugh.
I just gotta look up on the internet and see if I need to plug that line that comes off of, but I'm pretty sure it goes into pre-turbo, which is fine. So, dude, it sounds pretty fucking cool. So they're good solutions. Steeda makes, oh, that's a little, you know what? It tightens up. So Steeda makes a little cool little bracket kind of thing. So you unbolt this and it spacers it, and then it still has the this part. So it has like this little mechanism, which is cool. But we were just spontaneous and we're like, yeah, let's just pull this thing off. So you could technically leave this open and not have a problem, but Bradley was like, yo, this thing seems like it'll fit in there. So
Clutch alignment tool for the win, dude.
yeah, so what we're just gonna do, we're gonna take this, we're gonna stick it in here, and all this is doing is just preventing, this isn't a boost leak, this is pre-turbo, so this is just preventing it from sucking unfiltered air. It would be perfectly fine for it to suck unfiltered air tune-wise, but yeah, we're just gonna stuff that in there, we'll take this clamp, get it clamped down, and now it makes cool whoosh noises.
And then what you need to do is you need to go take it to the Lincoln dealership and say, hey, it's making this noise. I don't know what it is.
All right, so fresh blow-off valve mod.
Wait, roll the windows up. Let's get that. Let's get the inside.
What does it sound like with the windows up?
Let's get the interior. Not that loud.
You only hear a little bit.
But it's more than before. That's
It's more than before, so. All right, so you guys saw we got the Whipple intercooler installed. We got a killer 12.7 pass. I'm pretty sure we can go a little bit faster with some E30 or E50 blend, but for right now, I think we're gonna call it right there.
It's a daily driver. We don't want to break it. It's still got stock catalytic converters in it. All it has is a Whipple intercooler upgrade, which I can tell from the data. I'm going to put it up on screen and show you two polls, kind of an apples to apples, before intercooler, after intercooler. Drastic difference. If you like to go full throttle in your EcoBoost vehicle, you need an intercooler. Whipple makes a really good solution for the Explorer ST, Aviator, and I think a few other combos. I think the Raptor as well. The difference is drastic in the way that the MAT climbs, manifold air temp, that's post intercooler going into the engine. Drastic difference. Went from rising to 160, 170 to staying around ambient at like 106 at the end of the poll. Again, that data will be up here. If you guys are looking to get an intercooler, definitely hit them up. If you want a really nice, decent tune, you can also hit them up. And we'll probably be tuning further on this. Like I said, it's been a collaboration effort with Nick at Whipple, getting this thing dialed in, as well as I've been doing a lot of logging, and we kind of bounce some ideas back and forth. But huge shout out to Nick at Whipple. And I really appreciate being able to work with someone on tuning, because when it comes to tuning these vehicles, there is this gatekeeping nonsense where no one will help you, no one will tell you anything, and it's really frustrating when you kind of hit a wall. So I really appreciate Nick coming in, stepping in, teaching me some stuff, which has been really awesome. And we got this freaking Aviator in the 12s, and I think there's more room for improvement. So stay tuned, and the Aviator build series has been awesome.
All right, a little bit of corn action going in. Gotta make sure I don't put too much. E30 is the target, so 3.5 gallons. Got the corn fed, dude.
Look out for the Instagram.